Dr. Steinman told me he uses my picture to judge facial symmetry.
Sexual intimacy is no different than any other commodity, friend. You sell soybeans, I sell companionship.
It's disgusting. Straight shooter, one of us.
I don't want to follow one of us.
You imagine having a beer with Andrew Ryan? Probably some teetotaler. Don't trust the man, don't drink, least from time to time.
Days. Her little girl's been missing for days. I'm a complete wreck if Trudy even gets a nosebleed. So many children.
Suchong observed strangest of coincidences. On other side of a window, man in strange hat experimenting on Suchong's own creation. On plasmid. Man name of Fink. Outrage! Theft of intellectual property! But man name of Fink is no fool. Through addition of oxidizing agent, turns plasmid ingestible through stomach lining. Mr. Ryan very impressed with Suchong's initiative. Theft of intellectual property, two-way street.
Got taken out by Ryan's goons for one reason.
For God's sake, Armand, you want to get us both rounded up?
So you admit it, that Ryan's rounding people up. Calling the kettle black is a figure of speech.
I keep my head low and I do my job.
Like a good German.
Now, is that a figure of speech?
Are you in the know? You've doubtlessly sampled products from Fontaine Futuristics. But do you know why Ryan Industries saved it? Frank Fontaine, business leader and benefactor of mankind? Or was he the best friend the parasite ever had? Were you aware his businesses were a front for a smuggling ring? And were you also fooled by his supposed charity work? At his free clinic, patients became test subjects, and his orphanages were places that children disappeared into and never came out. Once they learned the truth, Rapture's Central Council called for the arrest of Fontaine Futuristics' owner. But, a coward to the end, Fontaine found a hail of bullets preferable to facing justice. The council asked that Ryan Industries assume the burden of stewardship of Fontaine's ill-gotten assets. And Andrew Ryan accepted that burden for the people of Rapture. Now all citizens can enjoy these products, free of criminal taint. Now you know.
wasting your time with us.
It's quite a breakthrough. Take your time. Take it all in.
Amazing what a few months of peace and
Mr. DeWitt, back again. And so soon.
I was telling all this Kipadonfi, right? About the aspersions being made about me, huh? This legal nonsense.
Are you in the know? Innovation and competition are what fuel Rapture. But that fuel can be diluted with rumor or flat-out lies. The rumor monger asks, what are these so-called splicing side effects? Well, take a look around you. Do you see anything wrong with your neighbor? The rumor monger asks, why has Tenenbaum withdrawn from the public's eye? Dr. Tenenbaum is a scientific mind unparalleled, even in Rapture. She's no doubt in her lab, toiling away at her next great innovation. I heard she was in cahoots with Fontaine. Merely slander from jealous naysayers. Remember, Rapture competes through innovation, not cheap shots. Bridget Tenenbaum is a woman who represents the best of science and industry. In other words, she's a Rapture gal. Now you know.
That from his father. No one from my side.
how is Ryan taking over Fontaine's business any different than, say, eminent domain? It's just the hand of God.
Mr. DeWitt, we'll find my source inside of that club.
Cohen. What does that lunatic have to do with Sally?
The Great Chain guides all of our efforts, even if we can't see it.
I went through basic.
I'm not looking to be an obstacle to you.
Ryan understands something fundamental.
I just want to walk next to you.
Are you in the know? The Big Daddy may look imposing, but he's a gentle giant. Do you know all he does for Rapture? These metal jets are the hands that maintain Rapture, digging the foundation out of the seabed and guiding structural supports into place. Where do these metal mysteries come from? Sorry, chum, that's a Ryan Industries trade secret. Now you know.
Why Ryan wants to lock all of Fontaine's men up in that deposit.
Tip. I don't think these supermen know the meaning of the word.
I had all of these visions before coming down here of Utopia. Every man with his hand on the great chain, the wheel of progress turning. Every cliche you can imagine. And what is the first thing that happens when I open up shop? Petty thievery. Now I have to lock all my valuables in the closet. Remember 2076. It's the problem with coming to Utopia, is that it still has the people.
To what possible end? They can't both be right.
If she feels so strongly about how Fontaine's people were treated, she's more than welcome.
Ugly little buggers, aren't they?
How do they work?
Something about stem cells.
What's a stem cell?
Who do I look like, Bridget Tenenbaum?
It's temporary.
Good day to you, sir.
Whatever that barber did to you, I hope he's retained a capable attorney.
What is the greatest lie ever written? What is the most vicious obscenity ever perpetrated? On mankind. Slavery, the Holocaust, dictatorship. No. All that wickedness is built out. Whenever anyone wants others to do their work, they fall upon their out. Never mind your own needs, they say. Think of the needs of state. How many catastrophes were launched with the words, think of yourself? It's the king of the country crowd who light the torch of destruction. Great inversion. This ancient lie which has chained humanity to the cycle of guilt and fate.
When Ryan take over Fontaine Futuristics, scenes of terrible violence. Splicers burning each other to bits. Lucky ones not killed, sent to department store prison instead. Suchong think he dead man too. But then Ryan comes to Suchong and says, Suchong want to be buried in filthy store, or Suchong want to make a good salary? Work for Ryan. How much salary? Asks Suchong. This Ryan find very funny.
Private party. No entry without invitation.
We'll see about that.